traders, and welcome back to another market review brought to you by Orbex. So the markets are gearing up for the inflation data tomorrow. We've got PPI data later today, and obviously the big one, which will be Donald Trump's inauguration next week. So on his first day in office, will he really start pushing for his new agenda, and will that affect markets, most importantly gold, dollar, and the dollar indices as well, like the Dow and the S&P, which have seen some moderate gains in recent sessions. We're seeing gold at the moment on the 4-hour chart, got on the screen at the moment. It's taken a little bit of a dive after trying to reach a peak of 2,700, having a bit of a heavy rejection there, which is a little bit of a concern for gold traders, because we're just seeing now that price action could be having a heavy resistance there. It's had a nice little bullish run up until there. If we don't forget that the price was trading towards 2,600, so nearly $100 being added in just a few short sessions from the beginning of the year. But since then, as you can see here, 2,700, big rejection, and now we're just waiting to see if we're going to have a bit of a lift in that particular area. We are seeing that the dollar is slightly progressive at the moment, so will Donald Trump give that first few days of the dollar a bounce when he does get inaugurated, or will we see inflation start creeping higher? Don't forget that if he does start cutting taxes and deregulating a lot of companies, then we could see inflation start creeping a little bit higher. The Fed won't really like that as well, so they might pull back on their rate cuts into this year as well. Only 2 expected for the foreseeable future, where there was supposed to be 5 this year at least. So we'll see if that does get into the realm of possibility that we're looking at the moment. So let's just quickly take a look on the technicals for the yellow metal. As you can see here, like I said, 2,700, big rejection, moving lower just below $40 before having slight consolidation at the moment. So the markets are really waiting for the next fundamental outlook at the moment. If we're just seeing now that price action is a little bit higher on the dollar. So looking on the dollar index, again, that's had a little bit of a bull run, similar to gold. Now taking just a little bit of its foot off the pedal, a little bit of a back seat. So a bit of a rejection at 110. So we could be seeing a possible downturn in the shortly. As I said, we're just waiting to see if prices are going to start really following Donald Trump's inauguration data. So just keep an eye on all the fundamentals. As I said, the big one, which will be inflation. We did have a moderate gain on the NFP last week, but that's obviously yesterday's news. We are now going into the middle of the week, so just take a look at where the next opportunities will be. So gold and dollar is what I'll be looking at in the near term. As I said, these are probably the big movers for tomorrow's CPI data, and we'll wait and see if that's going to have any bearing on the next quarter, at least, for the precious metal. So it's all about Donald Trump at the moment. Where is he going to look to next? Is he going to make any shocking decisions, and how will the markets react? Well, as all usual, we'll bring you all the latest fundamentals and technicals as they come on our Telegram and YouTube channel. So stay ahead, trade responsibly, and we'll speak again next time. Bye for now.